Okay. I've come to terms that I am going to accept that very, very, very bullshittery death that I had back there. I'm going to accept it, but I'm still calling bullshit on it. In any case, I also remember that I am going to need an open bottle inside Ganon's castle, so unfortunately a fairy is not within my reach at the moment. So, for now, let's just go advance the plot. And this is probably one of the biggest reveals in all of Nintendo history. At least it was back then. Link, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. Yeah, including one very bullshittery hardship. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell you only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the shadow folk, the Shakiyas. If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the Sacred Triangle, it is a balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held in others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. Seven years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts, and only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. Greedy bastard. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. And of course, the one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Link. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. And now the big reveal. As if we don't already know. Guess who? It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Nympha. And flashback. From Zelda's point of view. And I still have my Hylian shield, just like from there. I thought I should entrust the Ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the Ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf would become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as Shakia and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf the Evil King will end. The 6 sages will open the steel door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf the Evil King will vanish from Hyrule. Link, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the Evil King's defenses, the power given to the Chosen Ones. And thus is introduced the Sacred Arrow of Light. What used to be the silver arrows is now the arrows of light. Personally, I kind of like silver arrows better. I think they're cooler. You got the light arrow. Set it to C and your arrows will be powered up. The light of justice will smite evil. Big ham. But guess who sees us? Rumbling. It can't be. Yep, it is. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But, with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Classic bad guy monologue. You gotta love it. Okay, so we have full magic power. We have all 3 hearts that we're going to need. And let's hope we do not die stupidly. But now it's time to finally go this way. And this is all that remains of Hyrule Castle. Now it's Ganon's castle, of course. Now, normally we can't do anything over here, but since we have all 6 sages... Link, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. And what better bridge to make? Wait for it. Than a rainbow bridge! I'm glad it's not a double rainbow bridge. And Link's like, okay, is this thing solid? Seriously. I'd be like that. I'm like, is this thing solid? But in any case, let's Time to enter the final level, the final leg of our journey. Now we're inside Ganon's castle. As Rauru mentioned, there are 6 barriers that we need to get through. You can do them in pretty much any order, although you do need a certain item in order to get the light barrier. So we're going to start with Forest, because this one's probably one of the more annoying ones. Now, in this room, I need to do a few things. I need my fire arrows, and I need Din's fire. Use Din's fire to light these torches. Then we quickly turn around, use a fire arrow to light that last torch. And we're good here. Now, this room gets a little annoying. Mainly because you need to utilize the hover boots. Whoa, Nelly. Okay. The problem is we need to utilize the hover boots, but there's wind everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that brings a hookshot target up to there. Now we just need to get that one right there. To do that, we need to first wait for the fan to stop. And then just go over and grab it. And then go quickly get back before it turns back on. Now, as for the barriers, well, we just need to shoot a light arrow into them. And that destroys them. If you need a little magic, there's usually some in one of these pots. And that's one barrier down. One down, 5 to go. Hey, Saria. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link. And they're nice enough to send us back to the main corridor. Okay, that's one down. Next up is the water barrier. This is the one I need a free bottle for. But thankfully there are some fairies in here, actually. So this is why I need the free bottle. Because there's blue fire. And I don't think I need these anymore. But I do need to watch my head. I do need to watch my head, though. Oh yeah, there are freezers in here, too. Okay, destroy those. Thaw this out. Nice little magic, I'll grab that. And let's see, what did I need? Oh yeah, here. I think I needed to, like, get past this puzzle within the allotted time. The problem is, I don't quite remember which way to push everything. I think this was how. I think. No, no, no. Grab it. Grab it. Come on, like, there we go. I don't think this was correct. Yeah, not correct. Something tells me I need to restart the puzzle. Yeah, restart the puzzle. There we go. This time, we'll push the upper one in first. There we go. Yeah, there we are. I see it now. Been a little while since I've been here, but I think I still remember it pretty decently. I could have used that. Oh well, I know where there's some other fairies around. Good thing I brought some blue fire in here, because I need that. Defrost this. And I think there's a rusted switch behind there, so let's get out my hammer. Yeah, here we go. That opens the door and we can get out of here. Not too hard. Give us plenty of time to do it. And now let's shoot down the water barrier. Poof. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Yeah, I'm going as fast as I can. Now, I will admit, at first I was thinking I won't need the treasure in here, but actually I will, because I'll need it so that way I can get through one of the barriers. I can get into one of the barriers. So, yeah. Next up is the shadow barrier. I wonder. Sniping like lights. Okay, let's see. I need to light this up. There we go. That'll only stay lit for a little bit, though. I probably could have made that, but... Oh, wait. That drops that down. To get back up, we just use the hook shot. And in here is the treasure of Ganon's Tower. An upgrade to an item that we actually just got. The Golden Gauntlet. I can feel even more power coursing through my arms. Grab with A and lift stuff up. And oh boy does he ever lift stuff up. Now here we need to use the Lens of Truth, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, there's a thin little path here. Careful getting across, because it's easier to fall off than you might think. Also, I'm going to need my hammer. And now we just carefully get across this. I was actually hoping that this would be a actual no-death run, but... well, you know, can't win them all. Can't win them all, I guess. But hey, even doing one death, even only getting through this with 3 hearts and all these other restrictions with only 1 death, that's still something worth some merit, I guess. But I shouldn't talk yet. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. I shouldn't be talking yet, because it's not over. It's not over just yet. Anything can still happen. Although I'm personally hoping that it doesn't. So, with the golden gauntlets, now we can finish up both the fire and the light barriers. Which reminds me, I'm gonna need to have this on in the fire barrier. I'm also running out of magic. Okay, so the main gist, of course, is to get all the silver rupees, but that platform in the center, yeah, it sinks. It slowly sinks. As long as you're on it. As long as you're on it, it does. As long as you're on it, it will sink. But if you're not, it won't. Probably shouldn't grab that heart just yet. And now we get to see how awesome the gold gauntlets are. And lift! Alley-oop! Now if that's not awesome, I don't know what is. Okay, let's jump down here. Play my next course. It's over there. Running. Whee! Some more magic. Also use this as a platform. Get back on. And there's one more. Where is it? Ah, right, it's over there. Running. Can I make it? Yes. That opens that up. Whoa, Nelly. You go away. Alright. What we need to do now is to get over here and really quickly hookshot over. Come on, there we go. Phew. A little too close for comfort. There we go. Need a little more magic. Oops. Alright. And there goes the fire barrier. Fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. And that leaves 2 barriers left, which are light and spirit. However, in order to get inside where the light one is, we needed the golden gauntlet. So, alley-oop! And hui! I still gotta admit, that's just awesome. Alright. Let's see now. All these treasure chests are either fake or they just don't have anything worth merit. The one we do want, however, is in there. Yeah. to bother opening those. And for this key, really simple. Just need to play this. That drops that there. And Ginger just went behind my TV. I don't know if you'll be able to see her because the lights are off because she's a black cat and all, but, you know, she's there. Ah, yes, this little place. I have 1 minute to collect all the silver rupees. That's 1. Ouch! That's 2. Problem is, you can't really see where you're going here. Can't really see where you're going here, though. So let's just wander around. Grab this one. The other one's right there. Problem is, you're still time to get out. Well, Ellie. Oh, but where's the barrier? Yeah, see, that's the little hidden secret right there. There's normally just a wall master in there waiting to ambush you, but if you just go through the wall right up ahead, well, there's your answer. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry. That leaves just 1 more left. Now I'm actually surprised that barrier can actually even hold up with just one of these still going. Surprised it's even holding up. I mean, if one of them can hold up, then why have all 6? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so we have that. Ginger's just kind of rubbing against the TV. I think she likes it. Ow! Don't see that. Now we need to pull on these a little bit so we can get some more breathing room between the trap and the rupee. This is just something funny I like doing. Yoink! Ow. Might as well grab this. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. As long as the trap's not on top of me when I can actually move again. Oh, give me a break. Navi's indicating something, so I'm gonna take a guess at this. No. Oh, Ginger. Ginger, you're blocking the TV. Ginger, come on. Here we go. That's a good girl. You know, I'm actually rather surprised that Sonic Storms didn't put out their flames. So anyway, there's 2 switches here. One I can hit with a spin attack, but the other I'm going to need these. Get 20 here for this. So basically what I need to do is just aim a bomb shoe right straight ahead. And hopefully it should just go right ahead and... That's not what it's supposed to do. How could you be just a little off? I mean, honestly. There we go. Seriously, how can it just be a little off like that? That's stupid. And now for the final little test. First things first, I think there's a wall master in here. No, wait. Now I remember. I need to... There's... Yeah. Burn that. Now, I kind of forgot which one I'm supposed to light up. I think it was this one. Nope. That's not it. It was one of the ones beside the door. Get rid of miss your hand here. Okay, I think it was this one? No. Alright, which one was it? Which one was it? I think it was this one? Was it this one? Yeah, there we go. And that makes 6. That makes 6. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. Now the only thing that stands between us and Ganon is just a bit of a climb. And there goes the barrier. But before we go in, I need to get me a fairy. Because I am not going into this without a fairy. There's just no way. So we're just going to hop down here. Go in here. Fully heal myself, grab one, and then get out. Because there's a bunch of business scrubs in there selling useless shit. Okay, so, I have a fairy. I have full health, I have kinda full magic. I think the main part that's going to make the Ganon fight a little bit hard is the fact that I'm going to need to make sure that I keep my magic intact. But until then, let's just climb on up. Oh, well, this is awesome pipe music. Pipe organ, excuse me. Sorry, I don't mean to pause here for a moment. Just give me a second. Alright, it was nothing. Just, Ginger's just messing around a little. Alright. Now in here we find, some new enemies. Or, technically it's just stronger versions of the zombies. These are Dinolfos. They're stronger, they're a little faster, a little smarter, and a little more, and a lot more evasive. One down. Taking nuts still come in handy even later on. Alright, that's those guys down. Let's go on ahead. I just realized I'm still in my red tunic. I should be properly equipped. There we go. Alright, next challenge is to Stalfos. The problem is, you gotta fight him in close quarters. Alright, there we go. There we go. Not too hard. Just kind of in close space. Now we got the boss key. And the final thing that stands between me and Ganondorf is 2 Iron Knuckles. How ironic that they're both black and white, and yet I'm actually planning on getting either Pokemon black or white. Anyways, in this case, it'd be better just to take them on one at a time. One down. Refill my hearts. Now for black. Come on, got it. Oops, missed it. There we go. And with that gets rid of all of the guardians that stands between me and Ganondorf. Open the boss door. There's some pots here that contain various different little pickup items. That's what I needed. Alright. So, if I happen to fall down, then I can always just use those to, strengthen myself back up. Oh wait, that's the way I came, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. So, this is it. Long, long, epic stairway that leads right up to Ganondorf. And the final battle. Villains sure do love long stairways, don't they? They must get a lot of exercise. So with that, I'm going to quickly save here, so that way, if I do happen to die to him, I don't have to go through all those guardians again and all that stuff. So, I'm going to pause it here for a moment, stretch myself out, and in the next video, we're going to have the final battle and the ending. Who will prevail? Hopefully me.